I'm about to tell you exactly how I went from working a horrible warehouse job to making over $5,000 in a single month at 21 years old. Now it might sound like any other YouTube video, but if you can dedicate the next 10 minutes of your life to watching this video, I want to make sure that it actually motivates you and inspires you to let you know that anything is possible. So it all started 2 years ago when I was working a horrible warehouse job, waking up at 5 a.m. every day, struggling to even pay rent. I was in debt and I was mentally and physically drained. My life, in all honesty, was boring, repetitive, and soul-sucking. I had no clue what I wanted to do, what was my purpose, but I knew that deep down I was meant for more and that I had the potential to be more. At the time, 2 years ago, when I say that I was broke, I was dead broke. So broke that I couldn't even ask my own parents for money back at the time because things back home weren't good either. So I had to actually ask my friend for money who was also a broke student. And that literally crushed my ego because I know that we were both in a similar situation and I had to ask him for money. So it was definitely not the best situation to be in as a young guy. I literally had multiple nights for multiple weeks thinking about and overthinking before going to sleep, literally being anxious, thinking about what am I going to eat within these next few days, next few weeks, because I have $0 in my bank account. And I definitely was not happy with where I was in life because I knew that if I didn't change something, that I would be in this specific life path forever. Now that I think about it, I was seriously lost, depressed, and did not know what to do in my life. But I knew that something needed to change some way, somehow. I was stuck working a horrible, miserable warehouse job, waking up at 5 a.m., mentally, physically drained, didn't know what to do in my life. I could barely afford rent sometimes, but I realized, bro, I just don't have anything to lose. And that was seriously the turning point for me because I understood that I could not allow the situation to be going on forever in my life. Instead of spending the next few months of my life working in a warehouse at 5 a.m. every single day and going to school, I started looking at ways to make money online. I tried print on demand, remote sales, copywriting, crypto, and failed at every single one of them. And at the time, that would literally mess me up mentally for months. Every day was the same miserable routine, miserable grind, and just miserable life overall. It absolutely sucked and I felt like a complete failure. But it was at that point when I hit rock bottom, when everything went downhill for me, when I literally lost all my money in like 5 minutes with crypto. That's exactly what I needed. That's when everything started to change for me. It was the catalyst for change because I pretty much lost everything and I didn't have anything else to my name to say. I lost all my money in crypto. I spent thousands of dollars on courses and I wasn't going anywhere with my life. I seriously had a terrible life. Like I did not enjoy a single second of my life. Like, oh, don't get me wrong. I was so grateful and happy to be alive, always giving thanks to God, but I did not enjoy my life. There wasn't anything that would generally get me excited to wake up in the morning looking forward to. Like I did not have a sense of purpose in my life. But somehow, some way, there was still beauty in that because I understood that I don't have anything to lose. Now I had the opportunity to now risk everything, the little bit that I have, and keep failing, keep burning down, and keep learning. But I knew deep down that I couldn't keep this forever. So while I was lifting heavy boxes and moving them around in a warehouse, I started thinking about ways and started looking for ways to actually make money online. So of course, just like everybody else, and you as well probably watching this video, stumble upon SMMA, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, crypto trading, and all the mainstream side hustles. But I also noticed how a lot of people will actually, every single one of the guys that were on YouTube explaining all these side hustles were actually selling a digital product. So I actually started getting some interest in that as well. So things like PDFs and guides and courses and things of that nature. And my first ever side hustle was copywriting. And this wasn't because I actually loved copywriting per se. It was because I was in Hustles University from Andrew Tate. And at the time he was popping like crazy. So I was like, you know what, let me give this a shot. And for anybody that's been in Hustles University, you take this form and they ask you how much time you have or how much skills and money that you have. And essentially, if you don't have a lot of money, but you have a lot of time, they always suggest copywriting. So I started doing copywriting, but that failed. Eventually, I tried way more side hustles like print on demand, which is very similar to dropshipping. Tried crypto as well, did some Forex trading here and there. I also did remote sales and that went horribly, but I just kept failing over and over again. Eventually I fall on affiliate marketing and I noticed that it's a very good business model on hand. Like in theory, it's a great business model. So I started doing research on it and I actually started getting a large interest for affiliate marketing. But I had no idea how to do anything. I didn't know how to build an audience. I didn't know how to market a product. I didn't know how to drive traffic. Bro, I didn't know anything, bro. Zero knowledge. So as I was on the side trying to make affiliate marketing work, I kept trying different things, but just like I told you, I kept failing over and over again. Nothing wasn't working at all. And I was literally about to give up with affiliate marketing because everywhere I looked at, people were talking about websites and paid ads, and I was trying to avoid that as much as possible because I don't have any money. But I wanted this business model to work so much that I actually started asking myself, how could I possibly make affiliate marketing work out? Because once again, affiliate marketing on paper is a very solid business model, especially for a beginner. And I finally decided to actually lock in with affiliate marketing because as I was scrolling on Instagram one day, well, I heard a guy say, stop jumping in and out of side hustles, lock in on one, and eventually you will make money. So that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, cool, let me give affiliate marketing a chance and go all in. Because think about it, bro, affiliate marketing really is a great business model now. I don't do affiliate marketing anymore, but on paper, it's really solid. Like, you don't even need your own product. You don't technically need your own audience. You don't even need your own business, so to say. You're just the middleman. All I had to do was gain traffic and connect the right audience and that right traffic to the product. That was really it. No product fulfillment, no physical inventory, no shipping, just middleman business. So as I'm trying to be creative on finding different ways to make affiliate marketing work, I realized that the number one tool in gaining traffic right now is social media. I could create content, build an audience, drive traffic for absolutely free. I didn't need to spend a single dollar on ads. And that was my way into making money online. But even then, despite of me having this brilliant idea, I still didn't know how to actually monetize because don't get me wrong, I always loved content creation, but how am I actually gonna make money from this? Because one of the things that stopped me from actually having a personal brand or just creating content earlier in my life was the fact that I did not know how to actually monetize. Like, what am I gonna talk about? What's gonna be my brand? What type of energy and character am I gonna have on the videos? And most importantly, how am I gonna make money? Because I'm not gonna spend 3, 4, 5 hours every single week making videos and I'm not getting paid. So just to give some context, just like I told you guys, I invested in a remote sales program so I can get into remote sales. I had to learn the basics, right? When I bought this program, so to say, I was the most active guy inside that community. I was hitting up everyone, being super interactive, and the business owner actually noticed that. Eventually, he shuts down the sales training program and he starts a different high ticket course on how to make money online with a different business, and he tells me, yo, I want you to be my top affiliate. And I was like, let's go, because that's exactly what I needed. I was starting to think about how am I going to run with the content, but he just came out of the blue with a product that I can actually sell. Now that I have my product, all I need to figure out now is how am I actually going to create content so I can get paid. And at first, I did not know what the heck I was doing. Like, I did not have a single marketing strategy in my head. Because think about it, I've never made content before. Like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't have a single clue what's going on. I don't know how to do research. I don't have any marketing background, so I'm pretty much lost. But once again, that's when I actually realized, why am I trying to go out of my way and start to create my own videos when I can simply copy / replicate what's already going viral? Heck, the main guys in the marketing space like Eman and Tate and everybody else, you see them replicating other people and taking inspiration from other people, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I started doing some heavy research on the entire make money online space and started actually replicating those videos as well. And that was a complete game changer because now I can take inspiration for content and I'm already selling a product that's technically not mine. So I'm gonna be able to get the most out of this business / affiliate marketing with no reviews, no testimonials, and no proof, so to say, because everything else is from somebody else. So I started posting TikTok videos back in July 2023, like all of those remote jobs and how to make money online with side hustles type of videos on TikTok. And don't get me wrong, some videos gained a lot of traction because once again, I would always use controversy, but unfortunately it wasn't sustainable. I knew that if I really wanted to make sales, really close the deals, I needed to talk to people. So that's when I shifted to Instagram because I noticed that I already had like around 700 followers on there. I was like, I might as well take advantage of that and go crazy. And when I mean go crazy, I'm talking about like 2 to 3 videos a day, every single day. But at first, nothing really happened. My content wasn't really getting the reach it was supposed to get. For the simple fact that it wasn't really reaching the right people because on my account I had a bunch of friends, a bunch of family, and my videos are slowly starting to grow, but everybody on my page that were my friend actually started unfollowing me. And I don't blame them because I was posting a lot. Like imagine every single time you go on Instagram, the first thing you see is me. And in all honesty, I genuinely didn't care because I was not doing it for them. I'm doing this for me and my family. I was very goal and purpose driven at the time. I genuinely wanted to build an audience that wasn't only interested in who I am, but also how could I help them out in life to make money online. So I kept pushing, kept doing more research, and eventually I found a specific trend and a specific format of making content that was going crazy. Guess what I did? I replicated it over and over again. And I'm posting 2 to 3 videos a day, every single day, and being super consistent. And my videos are slowly growing. So now I'm hitting 10K views, 50K views. I got like 3 videos with 100K views back to back. And then right after that, 250K views, 230K views. Like it was really back to back to back. And my DMs were flooded. I really wish that I could go back in time and take a screen recording of all the DMs that I had because it was packed. Everybody wanted to know what I was doing and how I could help them out. At first, I wasn't really making any money. Like, don't get me wrong, I was getting a lot of videos to pop off and go crazy. I had a bunch of DMs, but I wasn't making any sales. And that was extremely frustrating. Even though I had leads, I wasn't managing the conversations the right way because I was being way too salesy, I was qualifying too much. Basically, I just wasn't making any money because I didn't know how to conduct conversations in the DMs. But instead of quitting and giving up, because trust me, there were many days where I would be in the DMs, getting constant videos go viral, and I wasn't making any money, and that was extremely frustrating and demotivating. And on top of that, I have family and friends literally making fun of me. But despite of that, I kept going because I wasn't about to quit. I started analyzing what was going wrong, what was going good, how could I improve it, and instead of being so salesy, to start to have a genuine feeling to actually help people out in my DMs. That's when everything started to change because now my approach to actually leading conversations in the DMs is better now. I'm getting consistent views, consistent leads, and now I'm slowly starting to make money. Once I figured out how to actually manage leads and how to actually stay consistent with content, that's when I made my first sale. And I was literally chilling with my girlfriend in her house. Like I just got the sale out of nowhere. And it's even crazy to say out loud because that was my first taste of passive income. That was literally all the proof I ever needed. Did it take me months to get there? Yes. Did it take a lot of hard work? Yes, but I finally got there and that was all I needed. So I kept going and I locked in. Started refining my strategies, refining the content, refining the brand, refining the leads, and sales started coming in every single week. I'm talking about a 200 sale, 250 sale, 500 here and there. It was amazing. It definitely wasn't an overnight success because it took a lot of trial and error and multiple sleepless nights and a lot of demotivation and being this close to giving up. Now, a few months down the line, time skip, in January 2024, the business owner of the entire affiliate program hits me up and he's like, yo, I'm gonna have to shut the entire thing down. And I was like, what do you mean, bro? He's like, yeah, I got a few issues on my end. I can't run this business anymore. So I'm going to have to shut you off as an affiliate. And I was like, damn, bro. Because that was really my way of making my, couple $100 every single week, every 2 weeks here and there. So I could, go visit my girlfriend more often, send my mom money for bills. So I was very demotivated at the time. He told me, listen, bro, you already have an audience. Take the skills and knowledge that you've learned so far in this journey and just teach that to your audience and package that in a digital product. And I was like, say less. So I started creating my own PDF guides, started creating my own mini courses and selling that to my audience. It took a lot of research, a lot of investing, and a lot of trial and error, but eventually now in 2025, I make $5K per month passively. I finally have financial stability and financial freedom to be able to not only travel the world, but also provide for my family. And I'm telling you, bro, if I did it, so can you. I'm doing exactly what I want with who I want to do it with, but more than that, I'm actually making a positive impact in other people's lives. That's the real reward, and not only making money, but also helping people out in a positive way. It's not just the fact that I can travel and provide for my parents, it's the fact that I can also help other people achieve their dreams, whether it be financial freedom, to become debt free, or to simply spend more time with their family thanks to passive income. If you're watching this video and you want to quit your job, you feel like you're wasting your potential and you feel like you're meant for more, I want you to understand that it is possible. That growth, that change that you're looking for is definitely possible, and you can achieve that quicker than you think. But you've got to be willing to sacrifice the old you, because the person that I was 2 years ago and the person that I am now is not the same. You need to be willing to put in the work and go through those hard periods just like I did. Don't look for a balance or looking for an easy way out. Just lock in, and don't think that this is easy. Don't let anyone convince you that this is easy. Business is simple, but it is not easy. All you need to do is truly lock in. This might be hard and this might be challenging, but it is 100% worth it. Because think about it. Would you prefer to spend the next few decades of your life in an office living the same life over and over again? Or would you prefer to be your own boss, travel the world, and really live life on your own terms? So don't overcomplicate it. Lock in your room, take 2, 3, 4 hours a day and learn something and go all in with it. Because obsession is literally going to be your key to greatness. So that's my story. That's how I went from being literally negative dollars in my bank account to making over 5K per month passively at the age of 21. So please, if there's anything you're going to learn in this video, is that nobody is coming to save you. Everything that I went through it by myself. Yes, did I get some opportunities here and there, but that was because I was on the right track. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's gonna drop 10K in your palm of your hand. Please lock in. You have to be the one to make this work. You are the only person that can fix this situation. Don't get me wrong, Jesus Christ can save you, but there are some things that he cannot do unless you believe in yourself. No one is going to hand you success. Nobody's going to hand you your dream life. Everything you want, everything that you're looking for, to be able to provide for your family, spend more time with your family, be able to travel the world, be your own boss, whatever it is that you're thriving for, just know that it is possible. And it's up to you to actually put in the work so you can get there. And of course, you're going to go through challenges, you're going to fail, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to be demotivated, people are going to laugh at you, you're going to be called crazy, but it's part of the process. You cannot achieve success without going through failures. As a matter of fact, bro, you should think about success and put failure in the same package, because you cannot get one without the other. And no matter what happens, bro, do not give up. Because it's when you keep going, when you keep it pushing, that's when success starts to become inevitable. But you cannot get there unless you put in the work and you stay persistent. You just gotta be willing to be uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. Like me spending few hours of my day after school and after a warehouse job was not easy, but it was thanks to that work that I'm here today. There are gonna be moments where you feel like giving up, where you don't feel like keep it pushing, when you're doubting yourself, when people are laughing at you and you're even thinking about how the heck am I actually gonna make this work? There are gonna be moments where sales aren't coming in, you maybe aren't making as much money as you would want to, but it's part of the process. You're even gonna feel like you're wasting your time, like you've made the wrong decision, but trust me, the more you keep it pushing, the closer you get to your goal. I've spoken to thousands of people in my DMs, and very few of them actually gain success. And the one thing that I noticed on those that don't get success and those that do are the ones that actually keep it pushing. The ones that keep working, the ones that stay consistent, the ones that stay persistent, they're always the one to gain the most success. I've seen so many people reach to such a level in life that they're so close to getting success and then they give up. And next thing they do is hop in my DMs and start complaining. Trust me, bro, that is not the way. And that's why they don't have what it takes to actually make it. That gut, that character, that heart to keep it pushing no matter what is what's actually going to guarantee you your success. Even when it sucks, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're unsure, even when you're doubting, you have to keep going. Because that's exactly where the growth happens. When you go all in and you don't give up and you don't treat this as a side hustle, and you don't have a plan B or a plan C, and you're just 100% committed, that's when you see results. If you want freedom, if you want to live life on your own terms, know that nobody's coming to save you and that you need to put in the work. Do not wait for the perfect moment and thinking that it's coming within the next few years and the next few months. The perfect moment is right now. Don't look for outer tools or expectations or opportunities. Start with what you have right now. Be resourceful, and then you're gonna figure it out along the way. With that being said, talk soon.